Welcome to the Marketing Revolution Podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution Podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group, coming to you today with a Tactical Tuesday podcast, where I am going to talk about something that I've never really talked about on the Tactical Tuesdays, really haven't talked a lot about on this marketing podcast. I want to talk about continuity subscription websites. And just to give you a description, I have been in the continuity game since 2014, whenever I released DentTrainer.com. It's an automotive training company. It's how I got started in the not only the online the realm of selling online, but I also got started in creating subscription websites. Now we manage, tons of subscription websites, and we build them on multiple platforms because each and every platform has different advantages and different disadvantages. So a lot of times I will consult with folks to figure out exactly what it is they want, how do they want it to look, what price point is it, because depending on the price point, you might want a much more premium platform. You might want it to look really fucking cool when people log in and use it, and also have a great navigational experience. Other times, there's platforms that we use like ClickFunnels that has a very basic subscription back-end subscription area that has very basic navigational features. And, for lower priced items and for smaller course curriculum, I think that's fine. In fact, the bottom line is the information is really, really good, and there's a lot of value that people are going to receive when they consume it. It really doesn't matter how you deliver that value. But that being said, a lot of folks, when they deliver something, like I got a gentleman right now that's got a $50,000 not only course, but it's almost like a mentoring program. And we want to deliver that thing on a silver platter. We want it to look great. We want the navigational experience to be beautiful when it comes to the online stuff. And we want everything to just look amazing and run seamlessly with the value and the cost of the course. I've got another one that we're launching on the back end of the ClickFunnels. That's a complete funnel that we built out, and it has upsells, it has downsells, but I think this course, it maxes out at a couple $100. So for a couple $100, you got a smaller course, a little bit of a less attractive navigational experience, but it is very functional. It works. And most of them do. I mean, we're actually working in a system right now called Go High Level. And inside of Go High Level, they got a back-end subscription area that's a lot like ClickFunnels. Very basic, very bare bone. Some of the other sites that I own and some of the other sites that I manage, everything from Thinkific to what's the name of the other one that we use? Oh God, I can't remember the name of it to save my life right now. But anyhow, you get the point. I mean, there's all kinds of different software out there. The software that's specifically designed for back-end subscription stuff, like Thinkific, is going to have a much more attractive navigational experience, but it's also going to have like a much more robust group of tools that you can use to create different things, such as quizzes, tests, different types of forums, like, just all kinds of stuff that you can build out that can actually be kind of complicating at the end of the day. You got something like ClickFunnels that's so bare bone, but it works, and it's not very complicating. I mean, you're just not going to jump in there and build one. It's not very complicated, but you're not just going to jump in there and build one. But it's much easier to use than some of the other much more robust platforms. That being said, I want to give you guys a couple ways that you can get involved in these. And you could do it the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way, whenever we built denttrainer.com, I started that back in 2012, and it took me 2 years to get a decent amount of videos to the point to where we felt comfortable launching it into the marketplace. And whenever we launched, I had 150 videos, and I probably had about 30 different courses inside of them 150 videos. So we had a lot of content for people to go through. And I wanted that at that time. I wanted something where they had to sit down and really had a decent amount of content. They got the value for what they paid, right off the rip. There's new ways to do this now, right? New ways to do this now. Now, I have not tried this, but I was recently talking to Ryan Stewman, and it's something that he did in a course that he created called Gold Rush. So what he did was he sold the course first. So he sold this Gold Rush 12-week live training program. Now, hear what I said there. It's a 12-week live training program. And then for 12 weeks, he did live trainings every week. Now, every time he did that live training, he would actually record that live training. And later, he took the recordings and put them inside of a course. One of the benefits of doing things that way is doing it as a live training and then taking the live trainings and repurposing them as a course is that you will gauge the interest in your product, right? So if you go out there and you have this great product, you have this great idea, you got a little bit of a following there, and you go out and you say, I'm going to teach you guys how to, fix your own at-home plumbing issues, okay? Whatever, I'm just making something up. Whatever it is, whatever specialty skill you have, right? Whatever specialty skill that is. I want to teach you guys how to fix your at-home plumbing issues. Become a at-home plumber, right? And I'm going to do my training for 12 weeks live. Go ahead and sign up at this link. You'll see if there's any interest in whatever it is that you're selling. And it's kind of ridiculous, right? This is an at-home, teach you how to be an at-home plumber. But there's so many different, services and so many different niche things. Real estate, for instance, if an individual specializes in real estate on how to become the dominant individual and how to make, 6 figures leasing apartments in your community, right? You become the community apartment leasing queen or king or however that looks, right? I've got a 12-week live training. This live training is going to be $499 early bird special. At the gate, a week ahead of the event, it's going to go up to $999. So you gauge to see if there's an interest. And if there's an interest, and let's just say 30 people buy it or 100 people buy it, there's interest in that. So you're getting paid to create the content. You go ahead and lay out your 12-week training, your 6-week training, whatever that looks like, and you do your training, and then you take that training and you repurpose it, and then you resell it after that. So that is a technique. That's a way to do it as well. The way that I've done it, I've always kind of stepped out and gambled a little bit. I've always built the curriculum and built the courses before I before I sold it. I even did that on Marketing Savage University. I haven't wrapped my head around doing a live training yet, but that's how a lot of people are doing it nowadays. A lot of people are doing it with the 6-week to 12-week live training. A lot of people are actually taking and having contests or, they're having, they're literally having like contests and they're having challenges. That's the word I wanted to use. They're having challenges, and the challenge will start out with like a 30-day challenge, but it'll be a catalyst for like a 6-week training or a 12-week training. And then once you do that live challenge with the group or whatever group buys into the challenge, then you move them right into a training that's like an extension of that challenge. Okay, you guys enjoy this challenge? Did you guys enjoy this marketing challenge? Well, great. Well, I've got a 12-week training that's going to challenge you to become even better. Here's what you're going to learn. Here's what I'm going to break down over the next 12 weeks. And to sign up, here's the link. Here's what it costs. And then you literally get paid to create a course that you're going to repurpose and then sell over and over and over again. You guys getting some value from this podcast. I hope any of you guys who had ever thought about creating a subscription website, you listen to this podcast, it's going to be a ton of value for you, ton of value. And but anyhow, I'm going to jump off. We're at about 10 minutes. It is only a Tactical Tuesday. Normally, I only go like 5 or 6 minutes on these podcasts. So anyhow, y'all, I appreciate you for coming along with the Marketing Revolution podcast and in the Marketing Savage Facebook group. And as usual, I'm going to see you on the next one.